the topic that I want to touch on today is the 3 top ways on how to choose the right tax professional for you. And these are my 3 ways that I like to abide by picking a tax professional. So this is the tax professional you're going to choose. This is after you research to see if the tax professional is legit, they know what they're doing. This is after that. So after all of that, you've picked a tax professional, you know they know what's going on. The number one thing is availability. So does your tax professional disappear at the end of the tax season? And I'm not even talking about disappearing like, oh, they have a storefront and now you can't get in touch with them. You don't know where the storefront is at. I'm talking about disappearing to the point where when you email them, they're not answering the phone calls. When you call them, they're not answering the phone calls. You're not able to get in contact with them. If you have a letter that you get in the middle of the year and you need help with it, can you reach your tax professional? So that's the one thing. One of the things, is your tax professional accessible to you? Not just for the end of the tax season, but throughout the year. Like, do you feel like, oh, I can call my tax professional at any time and get that advice that I may need? The number 2 is your tax professional knowledgeable of your industry? So for my truckers out there, do you want a tax professional that says, oh, well, how much do you pay for gas? Or no, as opposed to, how much did you pay for fuel? I ran into that a lot. When I first started doing truckers taxes, they were like, why do you keep saying gas? And I'm like, okay, so now I know to say fuel, but it took me some learning. So I have that industry knowledge, knowing the difference between, with my truckers, knowing the difference between a carrier and a factoring company, knowing when to ask those questions to prompt your attention, knowing how to calculate your per diem as a trucker. And definitely my last and final tip for picking the best tax professional for you, anyone is out there, the best tax professional for you is someone that you are comfortable with. You're comfortable with. You can call and you can say, hey, I got this going on and this is what happened. Like, as a tax professional, we know a lot of your information. And if you're not comfortable with it, then you may need to find a new person. So the question is, do you want someone that is like, yeah, girl, I can get you all this money and all that? If that's who you comfortable with, then that's who you comfortable with. If you're comfortable with someone that's upfront, straight, just chill and relax, then okay. If you comfortable with somebody that's wearing a suit all the time and spitting that the tax lingo, like they're talking at you, and they not necessarily getting it to the point where you understand it, they just talking tax terms, they're just throwing it at you, then that's fine. But just know that whatever person that you want to work with for taxes, you should feel comfortable. At no point should you say, well, I don't know what's going on and I don't know how she gonna do it, or I don't know what she been up to. No, he or she should be able to relate to you. And you shouldn't feel bad if you want to find another tax professional that can help you do different things. Maybe you're at a different point in your life where you want to switch your tax professional. Maybe you were at the tax professional where, she was helping me get what I can get. But now you're elevated in life and you want to switch over and do something different. That's okay. That's okay for you to decide that I don't want to say you want to do better, but it's just like you've changed your friends. And just know that as a tax professional, we have to know your information. So are you comfortable with that person knowing your information? Are you comfortable with having conversations with that person? Are you comfortable and you trust that person to act on your behalf and do the right thing? I mean, I would like for my tax clients where if I say, okay, I need you to do this, I need you to be able to trust that I would do this. And the first part of trust is you being comfortable with me enough to say, okay, well, I know she has my best interest at heart. I always tell my clients, consider me your extended family. Like, yeah, I may say some stuff that you don't want to hear. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So if you want a tax professional that may say some stuff you don't want to hear, or don't sugarcoat it, I say, consider me your extended family. I may call you and be like, no, this is not going to work. Or maybe we can do this. These are the things that you want to choose. So to sum everything up, after you figured out if your tax professional is knowledgeable and they register with the IRS and they're legit, 3 things that I feel personally that you should make sure that your tax professional, to choose the right tax professional for you, not for your friend, not for your mama, the tax professional that's right for you. They need to be available all year round. And I'm talking about not storefront, just they can call, you can call them, you can ask them questions, you can text them, you can get in touch with your tax professional. They need to be knowledgeable of your industry. In the tax industry, typically everything is like general. So the rules kind of apply, but I consider it, you consider it good if someone goes above and beyond and they know, dang, okay, these are the issues that cosmetologists face. These are the issues that barbers face. These are the issues that truckers face. These are the issues that real estate agents face. You want to make sure that you know someone got your back and they go above and beyond. They're continuing their education and they're keeping you knowledgeable of that too. The last one is make sure you are comfortable with that person. It's that simple. If you're not comfortable with that person, then you need to find another person that is comfortable, that makes you comfortable, that you can say, hey, this is what's going on in my life. How can we help? I got some stuff going on? Maybe you're having a baby. Maybe you're trying to buy a house. You need to be able to talk to that person so that they can guide you in the right direction from a tax or an accountant perspective. If you guys have any questions, definitely, I love to give tax advice, and I may not always think of the questions that you guys may have. So go ahead and DM me, or you can put them right down there in the comments, whatever questions you may have. I do not mind answering questions. If you need help, I also offer 15-minute tax consultations, just to assess your business, see where you're at. If you know of anyone that could benefit from this video, choosing the tax professional that is right for you, go ahead and share it out to them. And until next time, my name is Maishree Rhodes. I am your tax GPS, helping you to navigate through taxes. Oh yeah, and then I did start a YouTube channel, so go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am the Trucker's Accountant. All right, see you guys. Bye.